In this video, we will be creating a certificate that can be submitted and sent once a Google form has been completed and sent to the teacher. There are 6 steps to this activity. First one is we're going to create a folder where all the information and forms will live. Secondly, we will create a Google form. We will then create a spreadsheet. We will create a certificate that will be sent once the form has been submitted. We will do an add-on of Autocrat, and then finally we will add the certificate we have created to the spreadsheet. First thing we're going to do is create a folder inside of our classroom, Skating Club Heavy Drinkers Fun with Forms, and we're going to create a new folder called Certificates. Once we have created the folder, we are now going to create a new Google form. Google Forms, create and share. Let's give the form a title. This is dependent on the work you're setting. For the purposes of the tutorial, Fun with Forms, make sure you go up there and click it to give the document the same name. Next, the first thing we're going to want to do, go to the settings, click the cog, and you wish to collect the email addresses and save. What that means is the children will automatically, once they've logged into your Google Classroom, their email would have been saved in the system, so that will be generated automatically. Your next question will be the name of the person completing the form. We wish this to be a short answer, and it's a required answer. So there's the simplified form. Of course, depending on the work you're setting, the form may be more elongated and more technical, but that's the basic premise of setting up the form. Once the form is complete, go to responses, go to the green icon. The icon is for spreadsheets and it's asking you, do you wish to create a new spreadsheet? Yes, we do. So we've created a folder, we've created a form, and now we have created a Google spreadsheet or a Google Sheet. If I go back to the folder, you will now see there's the form, there is the spreadsheet. Now we wish to create a certificate which is going to be sent to the children. So if I right click, I'm going to create my form in Google Slides. You can also create a form in Google Docs. The choice is yours. Go to a new form. I'm going to highlight all of that and delete. How the form looks is down to personal preference and choice. However, this is the key. Within this form, you must have text which has the less than, then you type the word name, 2 less thans, name, and then 2 greater than symbols. This is called a tag, and this is what the spreadsheet will be looking for in the certificate to place the name of the person who has completed the Google form. Where this goes is completely up to you. It cannot be copied and pasted. It must be entered separately inside of a text box. The size is completely up to you, so you can make it as large or as small as possible, and you can also manipulate the font. But the message here, you must have 2 less than signs, the word name, and then 2 greater than signs within the certificate. Everything else is down to personal choice. So going back to the folder, we have the Google form, we have the spreadsheet, and now we have the certificate. I haven't named the certificate, so we'll call it Cert Fun with Forms. Of course, depending on the Google form and the work you've set, it's up to you the title and what information you place within that Google form. Once those three have been done, the next step is to get the add-on for the spreadsheet. Open up the spreadsheet. Top pane, you'll see add-ons. If you go to add-ons, get add-ons. Add-ons are extensions to Google Apps, which allows you to do a little bit more with each one. So it goes into Chrome, and the add-on you are looking for is called Autocrat. Do a search and it's there. Click on Autocrat. I have previously installed it, so it's asking me, do you want to uninstall it? No, I don't. But you will see install. Click that. It will then ask you which account you want it to be linked with. You'll say your Swell account. Then it's going to ask you for permissions. You scroll down and say allow, and then you install Autocrat. Once installed, you go back to the spreadsheet, go to add-ons, and as you can see, Autocrat's at the top, and you wish to launch Autocrat. We wish to have a new job. Click new job. What's the job name? Fun with Forms 1. Next. Now it's asking you which file do you want to link it to. As you can see here, here's the one, Fun with Forms Cert. So I'm going to use that one. Fun with Forms, is that what you want to use? Yes, I do. Next. Can you see the tag? That's the tag you inserted. When it's scanned that particular document, it's looking for the tag, which is your less than, 2 less thans, name, 2 greater thans. It's now asking you to which column in the spreadsheet do you want to take the information from. It's the column entitled name. So the name that's typed onto the Google form is what's going to be placed inside that tag on your certificate. We're happy. We go to next. It's asking you for another file name. Fun with Forms. Once again, this is all dependent on the certificate and what the certificate's going to do. Give it a name. What type? What do you want to send? I don't want to send it as a slide. I actually want the children to receive a PDF. So give it a name, and you want it to be a PDF. Multiple output, we'll go for single output mode. Next, choose destination folder. What folder will the certificates live in? Let's do a quick search. I'm going to go for certificates. Select that. It's up to you. You choose the destination where all of these certificates will live. We'll go to next. Number 6, add dynamic folder reference optional. It's optional. No, I don't want it. Next, set merge condition. So I don't want the timestamp. It's the name. Remember? Not null. I think that means it's not blank. So as long as you select the name, that's what you're going to merge. Let's go to next. Shared docs, yes. PDF, yes. Allow collaborators to share. No, they can't share it because it's their certificate. Send from a generic no reply address. That means when they receive the email with the certificate, do you want your address, email address in that email, or do you want it to be a non-reply? Non-reply, because you don't want people to keep replying to you, especially parents. Now, here's a technical thing. Who is the email going to? So in here, we type $ email, then the word address with a capital A. $ email, small case, then address with a capital A. What's the subject? Depending on the homework you set, it may say history, blah blah blah, certificate, etc etc. I'm just going to say fun with forms 1 certificate. Want to put a message in? Thank you for completing your homework, etc etc. Thank you. Here is your form. This is all up to you, dependent on the work that you've set. Quick recap. So in section 8, share documents and emails. Yes. Do you want to share a document? Yes, I do. What type of document? It's a PDF. Do you want the collaborators to be able to share this? No. Do you want them to see your email, or do you wish to have an email address that's generic? Yes, I do. $ email, lowercase, capital A for address, and then the title of that particular email, and then your message. Happy? Next. 9. Add, remove triggers. Run on form trigger. Yes. Run on form trigger. What that means is every time something goes into the spreadsheet form, we're going to generate a certificate. Run on time trigger? No. When we're happy and all is well with the world, we'll click save, and there's the job. Does it work? Let's have a go. Let's go back to Google Forms. Now I'm going to send this form to my personal email address, k.minot@gmail.com, and send it. Go to my inbox, Fun with Forms. So let's fill out the form. As stated previously, because I'm not within the Swell network, it hasn't captured it. So I'm going to insert my email, the name that's going to show on the certificate, Kevin E. Minot. Once again, they will complete all the information in the Google form you've set, and I submit that. If I now go back to the spreadsheet with the autocorrect add-on, it's now doing its stuff. It's looking at the name K.E. Minot. That's what's going to go in the certificate. It's saying here's the document next to it that we're going to merge that information with, and it's been hopefully successful. If we go back to my email, as you can see, there's the email. It's come to me. Let's have a look. Kevin E. Minot has been placed in the certificate, so all is well with the world. So I hope that was useful. I know there are many steps. It seems complicated. Do it a few times and it gets easier and easier.